I'm right here with my boy Sal. How you been, my boy? Everything good?
I'm good, but I'm better now. Shout out to Excess.
Shout out to the energy drink, man.
Yeah.
So today, my peeps, subject is religion. And what are your thoughts on religion? If you guys could, let us know. So what's up, my boy? What are your thoughts on religion, man? I know we made this another episode before.
We decided to revisit it.
Yeah, to revisit it again, man. So what's going on?
Now after some time passed, man. I'm starting to agree with you on a lot of things on religion, bro.
Like what?
like some of it pisses me off, bro.
Like what?
Well, there was this event that I didn't go to, right? I'm not gonna be specific in case some of my peeps are.
Okay, of course, of course.
Yeah. They invited some new guy over to give the word, right?
Yeah.
And he was just touching people's foreheads and collapsing them, bro. I'm like, this has never happened in this place before.
Yeah, it's a show.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
100%, bro. I feel like you know my beliefs. I believe in God. I believe in all that, but I do not believe in church. You know what I mean? I do not believe in it. I feel like sometimes churches, bro, what they do is they put an act, they put a show. You know what I mean? They tell people, hey, look, man, you know what? We're gonna do this. I had a friend, right? And she was telling me that back when she's from Colombia, that when she was little, her uncle or something, bro, was like a priest.
Oh,
Okay? And they will do that. But he will pay people. Be like, hey, man, you know what? You're going to be in the audience, blah, blah, blah. So to make it more believable. You know what I mean? So it's all a show. It's all about money. It's business, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I found out that there's like some board of priests, like that they have to go to each other's churches and stuff. So I'm just like, okay. So you like in my mind, like you're kind of obliged to have this silly fool over here, whether you wanted him to be there or not. You know?
Yeah.
So nothing against where I go, right? Nothing against, but I'm like, this guy doesn't even fit into what we practice at this place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because especially if it's the first time and he's coming with some
Wow.
wow. To me, brother, man, like a lot of people say, oh, religion is this. Since when? Even let's say if we go in the Bible, right? Jesus never said, hey man, you know what, there's gonna be other people to speak in tongues. Hey man, you know what, I want you to build this church and no, he never said none of that, bro.
Yeah.
He said, pass the word that I am the only one I am the word. And I am the only way to God, to nobody else. He tells you right there in plain.
Yeah.
And plain, you know what I mean? So when people say, oh, you gotta go to church and you gotta give money. Money to who? To the priest? To the pastor so he could give his fucking side chick and abortion money. You know what I mean?
That's messed up. No, shout out to our pastor.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's a joke. But
I hope not. The world's crazy, bro.
Look, I used to go to this church with my brother-in-law, right? This is years ago. Fall. This is mid 2000s, right? Like 2010, 2011, around there, bro. I think we used to go to this church. And I remember I seen the pastor, bro, like with a Hummer, with a nice badass ride and all that. And I'm thinking about, they're saying that, oh, you know, we're getting blessed, we're getting this, we're getting that. And yeah, but you're also taking money from the church. You know what I mean? Like I said before, but you go to church and you tell the pastor or the priest or whatever it is, right? You tell them, hey man, you know what? I have a family member that's sick. They need like a little donation for the bills. They're not working right now, or you know we have blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, sister, you know what? Let's pray next Sunday. Oh, we're gonna talk about that, and all of us are gonna pray. All right, but then, oh, the church needs money. Oh, we gotta do this. Can everybody pay? It changes, bro. You know what I mean? And I always feel like if they're accepting donation and accepting money every Sunday or whatever it is, they should put it to the side. So they should help the people that come to the church when they really need it. I believe that's what they should do. You know what I mean? Because all that, oh, you gotta give tenths or like a percentage. That goes back to the Romans. You gotta give it a percentage to Caesar. You know what I mean?
It even says you gotta give on to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Like, come on, man.
He's not around anymore.
He was nobody. He was just a human being, bro. You know what I mean? And like people go to church and they forget. Like they forget, like they sit there and it's like, oh yeah, you know, but there's a lot of, especially the fakies, bro, they go there and they tell you, to me, I'm speaking for myself, I don't want to offend nobody, but the fakies want to sit there, bro, and throw verses at you, But when you tell them something real, I don't know. Oh, you know what I mean?
It shocks them.
It shocks them. But sometimes they're like, oh, you can't ask God because you're gonna be punished. Why not? All that is dumb, dude. All that,
Anything with fear and shame is not of God, bro.
It's not.
It's not God. So let's just say, right? My dad is probably not the best example, right? But me to my kids, right? If they come to me with a question, what am I gonna do, right? Give them the best answer possible.
100%.
Whether they like it or not. So sometimes I don't know what's happened in your life. You ask God for guidance, and then you receive some down, not downloads, but some situations that you're like, damn, why did I ask for that?
Man, a lot of times. I think the last time I told you we made another video. When I remember when I was talking to God, because I always talk to God. You know what I mean? So I said the 101. I said the 101 with the great one.
The great one.
You know what I mean? So I said that. I said, God, look, I want to know who really loves me and who really got my back. Can you please show me people's true colors? And God said, alrighty then.
You asked for it.
You asked for it, son. Boom. I got fucked up. Bam, I got sick. I ended up at the fucking hospital. I ended up with heart surgery, a car accident, broken legs, broken feet, couldn't walk, and all that. And the only one that stood there was my girls, my sister, and my homie. You know what I mean? My homie Kretz, bro. He's been my homie since second grade. Damn. Everybody else scattered. Everybody else was gone. Everybody I did favors for. Everybody I was always there for. Everybody always this. Boom. You know what I mean? When I started getting better and better, people started criticizing me because, he goes to the gym, or he goes this, but he doesn't want to come and hang out with us. That was the difference, I go to the gym because it's my rehab. It's my shit that I got.
It's a medical necessity.
It's a medical necessity, bro. And now I'm walking better, bro. Now I'm doing a lot better. So when you ask God for something, you got to be ready because He's going to show it to you. And that's when He's raw, bro.
No filter.
That's tough love right there. And that's when I realized, bro, like, who really got my back, who's really there for me, and who's really not, bro, and who's just there to show. Because when you're doing good and you're on top, bro, you got money, you got everything, you got everybody around you.
Man, people forget about God, bro.
100%. You know what? It's like people always say, why me, God? Why me? It's like people turn on God when shit goes bad. No, dude. It's you're leveling up. Every obstacle, every shit you go through, bro, it's you leveling up in life. That's why people forget about like your whole life. Let's say you're a religious person. Your whole life, bro, you believe in God, right? You go to church every day, blah, blah, blah. But when something goes bad, you lose your faith. Why? Why? If you're a true fucking believer, bro, since day one, you always have to have that faith.
No you gotta lock in. That's when you lock in, yeah.
And when somebody passes away, bro, it's like, hey, you know what? If you always believe and you always went to church and you always went that, so like you always be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna see that person again. You know what I mean? But people forget. That's what we mean when I used to go to church, like I told you, but when I was young, I went to Jehovah's Witnesses, bro. I went to Christians. I went to Mormons. I went to the ones that fucking play rock and roll, bro, on Sundays. What the fuck are they, bro? Evangelicals, dude. Fuck, dude, like
that's crazy.
I went to like a whole bunch of different churches, bro, and a whole bunch of different religions growing up because I went to home to home, home to home, and I remember every time I said it, bro, I'm like, okay, how is it that there's different, like the same guy, different beliefs, but it's always the same devil? You know what I mean? It's always the same shit. And why is it that all these religions, like everybody's coming in here with pure heart and believing in it, but why is it that this religion talks about this other religion, this religion talks about it, like we're better, it's like a gangs, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's more religions than happy kids in this world. There's more religions than fucking kids eating, bro. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like a mob syndicate, bro.
Yeah.
Like it unfortunately, it kind of is, you know?
Yeah, because look, religions is starting out of fear. Like a lot of people say, the Romans, bro. People said the Romans died. No, the Romans never died. The Romans became the Catholic Church. You know what I mean? And what happened, bro, when you didn't believe in Jesus back in those days, they'll kill you. That's where the Christianity came out. And what they do, the Christians started doing little, the little churches and the little meetings in their houses, bro, because they wouldn't build churches. So they would do it in the houses. And once the Romans found out what the fuck they were doing, they would go and murder them. You know what I mean? And you had to accept, yo, you gonna be with the woman, you gonna be with us, or you about to get, you know what I mean? And
And that's how you know that things got twisted.
shit got twisted, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not just that, but like a lot of people says, oh, everything's in the Bible, everything's in the Bible, like blah blah blah. Bro, the Bible was written like 1,000 or something years after Jesus died, bro. You know what I mean? And that shit's been passed from generation to generation, bro.
Well, the new,
I mean, from years. You know what I mean? It's like a cheese made.
Yeah.
Well, he said, she said this shit. You know what I mean?
The New Testament was written after. The old one was written before.
But even when I was,
which is a weirder one.
Yeah, bro. Because when
less nice than the New Testament.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I was like that, bro. I remember I read the Bible, but I read that shit 3 fucking times. I even fucking como se llama, fast. And I would do a whole bunch of shit, right? And I got into it. But there was a lot of shit that never makes sense to me, dude. You know what I mean? Like, there's a story where some little boy was making fun of an older guy because he was bald, right? And God sent a fucking a bear, bro, to massacre. Well, how? Why? You know what I mean?
Somebody was insecure.
Like, talk about real shit. Like, you bald, son? You know what I mean?
And then I see your bald bros out there, man, or like, yo,
I'm bald, bro.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
But I'm not bald because fucking he goes because I want to, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't want no problem.
Tell that shit, bro.
I don't want no problem.
Nah, but like, okay, but there was another one, like, okay, the other one too, bro. When instead of God was born, why? Bro, that's not like holy. That's not like somebody I'm loving. That's what do this man. That's sorry to say this, but that's somebody I'm gonna punish. It's like what my mom used to be like, yo, if you don't do this, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And I still get the shit beaten out of me. Regardless, that's how life is. You know what I mean? You do good. Yeah. You do good. You get your ass whooped. It's like, and what people say, oh, it's a test. No, God is testing you. God, yeah, bro, yeah, you level up, you learn, you grow.
And sometimes it's like a long time coming for you, you know, like a consequence that, like a long time of behavior that you just kept ignoring, or you just kept,
100%,
and then it was just waiting to happen, you know.
You know what I mean? And I just feel like, to me, a lot of people say, so you don't believe in God? I do believe in God.
100%.
I do believe in that 100, but I feel like, even in the Bible, bro, he says, hey, man, I am the way. You want to get to God, I'm him. You know what I mean? Nobody else.
And I get it, and I get why churches are a certain way, because they need to survive and compete. Like, if they're a little too boring, there's just people will legit go to another church. You know what I mean? Like, and especially in the day and age we live in, bro, that they want to be entertained and all this stuff, right?
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, and it sucks, but like there's times where the preachers really get into the Bible and start talking about stories, and you're like, oh man, like this is awesome.
There's some dudes that really communicating and fucking
explaining shit.
Yeah, and bonding bullshit to them, bro.
Yeah.
You could see that shit, like, my boy, he's like,
I
want to go up there, bro, and I want to arcade all in front of everybody.
Yeah, they get out. They turn people away from church instead of bringing them.
You know what I mean? Because, like, I remember I was with my girl, bro. It's just funny, right? I think I told you this story already. I went to the room that my girl likes going to like the Goodwills to get like all records because she collects records, right?
Yeah.
And so we went to this Goodwill. We're looking at the records, bro, and all that. And it's a cholo guy, right? Older dude, all like tatted up and all that, man. He came up to us. He was like, "Hey, man." Like first he started talking to my girl because I guess he thought he was alone. And then he's like, "Yeah, man. You know I go to church and this and that, and you know you gotta believe, man, because you know Jesus, bro, is about to come." And I said, "Oh yeah, I never knocked nobody down. Okay, you change. Okay, man, I'm gonna hear you out. You know what I mean?
Don't ruin it for them. Whatever helped them, whatever.
Well, yeah, 100%, bro. I ain't nobody to knock you down. I ain't nobody to talk shit about you, bro. But all that, but come with me, like 100% real, right? So, anyways, so he's like, "Yeah, man, you know, you gotta stop smoking, man. You gotta stop drinking, man. You know, you gotta stop living the life that I live, that you live, man." And I was like, "So you saying that I drink, smoke cigarettes, so that I party all day?" yeah, man, you gotta look into God, man, And I said, first of all, bro, you're stereotyping me, bro, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fucking party, bro. I'm a family guy. You know what I mean? I do my business and I stay at home. Yeah, man. I said, can I ask you a question? Yeah. So do you go to church because of fear, or do you go to church because you believe? Nah, man, because I don't want to go to hell.
That's
Exactly.
fear.
You going to fear. You haven't changed because you wanted to fear. You haven't changed because you have accepted Jesus in your heart, like you just said. You're going because of fear. You're going because of the shit that you've done in the past, and now you feel. But you going to church, everything's going to be good. But karma comes to everybody. You can't hide in religion.
You know the light.
And
the light attracts moths.
Yeah, and that fool's face just looked at me, bro, like damn. And I was like, yeah. I said sometimes people hide in religion. People do a lot of bad shit to others, and they go and they say, "Oh God, forgive me." That's it.
Instead of saying, "Thank you, God, for another opportunity,"
yeah,
like, hey,
or
man,
really changing, bro, from the heart.
Sincerely trying to be better.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I said, I just feel like people sometimes go to church out of fear, not just because they believe. You know what I mean? And I feel like, look at this, bro. I'm gonna try to talk shit about nobody's religion. This is my beliefs.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
Like the Catholics.
Yeah.
Okay. There's fucking ¿cómo se llaman ellos? Priests, right? There's Catholics on priests. The priests molesting kids, doing a lot of stuff, and instead of the Catholic churches, bro, fucking ¿cómo se llama? Putting these fools in jail, doing all that, bro. What do? They send them somewhere else to another church, fresh spot, bro. There was this guy, bro. He was molesting kids, right? They sent him to Guatemala to a village where the kids were dead. You know what I mean?
Dude, what?
So it tells you a lot where it stands. Now you talk about, fucking God and fucking, like, what can I say? When you like Catholics, when you die you go to heaven, you go this and you go that, but yeah, you got the Pope riding around in a bulletproof car, bro. When they're scared of dying, he's fucking sitting in a throne of gold and all that, walking around with a fucking cane made of fucking gold and all that, but you got fucking kids starving. You got kids fucking don't have a home. You got kids dying, bro, in other countries and all that, but yeah, you're sitting in the fucking throne of gold, bro, like a fucking candy ass. You know what I mean?
That's insulting.
Yes, yeah, bro. While everybody's out there like trying to touch him, and oh my God, like he's holy. No, bro, the Pope changes like the president. He ain't nobody. I ain't trying to sell nobody, but he ain't nobody.
Just another man.
He's just another human being like us, bro, living up God, living up religion. You know what I mean? While he's going and flying in private jets, bro, with his goons and all that, bro, flying everywhere, bro, and people kissing his hands. They're fucking kids in other countries, bro, dying with no water, with no food. Their parents left them and all that, going through like a bunch of shit, bro. But yet they're worried about this dude.
I've had interactions with a former Catholic priest that he was upset. He's really sour with the church because he received accusations of fraud.
Yeah.
Accusations, and they kicked them out. But yet they leave the predators in the church. He's like, what? Like, I just was accused that it was a false accusation, but these guys are more serious accusations.
And they switch it, bro. You know, that's the reason why, like, the older I got, because when I was young, I would go to church and I would believe all that shit, right? But as I got older and older, yes, sir, and you were older.
Oh, you're going deep, Mr. Israel. Show me the secrets of a master mason. Oh, no.
Yeah, 100%, bro, because everything, bro, it's like, they hide so much fucking shit, dude. You know, like, when I was young, I remember, bro, like, I would go to church and I would sit there, bro, and be like, oh, yeah. And I remember they would pass a little basket and I see people giving money. And I remember I asked my aunt, hey, but how come God this? And God, don't ask. He's going to punish you. So I always grew up with that, you know what I mean? But I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, if you sit here, bro, you look at the Bible, Genesis, and all that, like, it doesn't make sense. Adam and Eve, Adam was created, right, by God. Boom. So he came as a baby, or was he came as an adult? Nobody fucking knows, right? So then after that, boom, he got made. This is what I don't understand about religion, right? So Adam came, bam, he was alone. He was with God. They named all the animals. He said, God, I'm lonely. Give me a companionship. They gave him a companionship. He came out of a rib. He didn't need a woman, am I right? Yeah. God didn't need a woman. God didn't need nothing. He came out of the rib of Adam. The next day she came, and bam, there goes Eve, right? They started chilling. They started doing all that. God said, "Hey, do not eat from the tree." Why would somebody, bro, put something that's going to damage? And people say, "Oh, it's a test." Why? Why test? And to test to who? Why? That's egoistic. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Second of all, bro, it makes no sense. God supposedly leaves. Where does he go? So he's in a human form now? So he takes off, right? So Adam and Eve are just chilling, bro, walking to the Garden of Eve. Here comes a snake. What's up, my boy? Hey, I got something for you. I want you guys to be like me. He goes, an apple. They eat it. They look at each other butt naked. They fucking get ashamed. And they fucking going high, right?
Yeah.
Here comes God. From where, dude? From where does he come from? You know what I mean? I thought he could see everything. I thought he could see, but yeah, Adam and Eve are fucking hiding. They're hiding for a guy that supposedly knows everything. That he could see you, he could see your thoughts, he could see the future, he could see it all. You know what I mean? But yeah, he couldn't see that.
You know, there's theories that
it was a plan, bro. We've been for fail, bro. We were made to fail since day one. You know what I mean? From the fucking, if that's true, the apple. And if you really see it, what did the devil do wrong? All he did was give us knowledge, and he said, God wants to keep you guys dumb, like children. I want to make you guys like me, like us. I want to give you guys thought. I want to give you guys your choice. All right, here you go. God got mad and he kicked us out, bro. And ever since then, what you saying?
he's like, that's a good one. If God knows it all, how did Adam and Eve slip up a fast one?
100%. So then he comes and he's gone, right? So then God is mad. Get the F out of here, man. Get out of here. So they kicked him out. No forgiveness, no nothing. Am I right? Out of nowhere, they had kids. Cain and Abel, right? One of them gets jealous of the other one. He murks him.
But wasn't there like a woman before Eve?
Nah.
Yeah, like Lilith, I think.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that she refused to get on top or something like that, and that's why Adam didn't water her.
Nah, I don't believe that. I never heard of that, bro.
It's something like that. Yeah. Maybe I'm tripping. Right?
Yeah, but I think that sounded like a Pornhub thing.
No. Like there's like a story like that the original woman wasn't Eve.
For real? And then they leave, right?
Yeah.
So Cain and Abel, they murk each other. The other fool leaves. He goes far away.
Murder, huh?
First murder, bro. First 187. He leaves. But yeah, he finds people. He finds a woman. He finds a village. He marries her. He has kids. I thought it was just Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that all that they feed us is BS, bro. What about, let's say this, what about if Adam and Eve were hybrids of aliens, bro? And so was Jesus. So there you go again, right? How I was saying this one. God didn't need a woman to make Eve or to make Adam, am I right? But yeah, he needed a woman to make Jesus. He needed Mary to make Jesus. I thought he could just be like, yeah, here you go. Why? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Like
I think the Book of Enoch is more elaborate.
Oh, 100%.
It's more elaborate because it makes more sense because if let's just say there were angels that rebelled, right? They're the ones that came and started messing with people, started doing all these things, right?
That's the only book that shows you, like, he even says it. He talks about aliens, bro. He went up and he describes how the heavens were metal, full of rooms. That sounds like a fucking UFO, bro. That sounds like the mothership. Like, they take this food to the mothership. And he also explains how it was the Watchers, how the Watchers stayed here,
and taught us everything.
But then after that, they started looking at the women differently, and then they started...
Human women are bad.
You know what I mean? After that, that's when the giants came out, and that's when all those fools came out. And supposedly, that's why God created the flood. So he could kill all of them and drown all of them.
Because they went savage. They started eating everybody.
100%, bro.
But I mean, if you think about it, we're still doing that thing that they talk about in the days of Noah, right? Like, we started eating babies again. We started doing all these things, you know?
Epstein files, yeah.
Yeah? We can't say that. Ooh,
No.
Careful. Here comes TikTok.
Yeah, no, but like, it just...
It's crazy. Look, and that's the reason why I 100%, I'm a follower of Christ's beliefs, you know?
100. I ain't got it tied up, huh?
Yeah, now to be a rational human being, to think that the book hasn't been doctored, bro, you have to be... There's something wrong with you, bro. Like, there has to be something.
100%, bro. Like, look, bro, have you ever watched the show, Ancient Aliens?
Yeah, the dude that's always high.
Yeah,
Like,
like those right there, bro, like they show you, and you started believing. Like I started looking at shit and like, this makes more fucking sense than everything else that they fucking taught us. Like the Egyptian history, bro. I like Egyptian. I got the god of that, right?
according, that's a fallen angel. According
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So if you really look at all the stories, the Bible copied them. Of there's a book of no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Do I remember the name? But the same story. Cain and Abel left. It was a story the same at in the Egyptian one. They left and they murk each other and all that. It's like the same thing. You feel me? Same story, same everything, bro. And I just feel like years ago, kings made up religion, made up hell, made up all that to keep in fear. Because the only reason why the poor don't rise to the rich is because they have fellas that, oh, you're gonna go to hell, oh, you're gonna do this.
The love of money is
The
evil.
love of course.
The love of money, but generosity is kind.
Exactly.
So that's the duality that confuses a lot of people. The Bible's full of those back and forth stories. Right?
100%.
Why? Because we're back and forth. We're not just good and we're not just evil. The same person that does good is also just as capable as messing up and hurting somebody, you know?
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Excuse me, yeah. I just feel that it's true what you said, but like, money is good and money is evil. It depends on whose hands it is.
On the person.
But it also changes people, bro. 100%.
You be more aware of your surroundings,
Yeah.
especially coming from here. Huh? You're like, oh,
Wow, bro, wow.
That's why they marry a white girl. No, I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just, that's a big mistake. But yeah, dude, like I feel like everything that is back and forth is because we're back and forth, bro. The love of money is dangerous, but generosity is key to receiving more, bro.
100%, bro.
Those the hands that give are the hands that receive, bro. And you're not supposed to do it in that manner, but it's the truth. Those who have not will have less, right? And those who
Yeah.
have more will receive more.
Yeah. I feel like every dog has his day, bro. And like, we all go up and we all go down.
We always
And I
alive,
just feel
dude.
like sometimes God tests you, bro, to see what your loyalty is. Like Job, that's his name, right? When he
Job.
took everything from him. You see, do know the Bible, bro. When he took everything from him, killed everything, everybody turned on him. And after that, you know what I mean? When everybody turned, he gave back his family, gave back everything. I feel like sometimes it's a test. Because like I was saying before, when we started, there's a lot of people that go to church or whatever.
Do you know how that story ends? Job.
Yeah.
How does it end?
He comes back and God brings back his family and all that shit.
But why?
Because God and the devil were talking to each other.
No. Because this is a messed up story for this moral, right? This moral that you have to forgive those who hurt you.
Yeah.
In order for God to give him everything, Job had to forgive all of those people that hurt him.
You know what?
That's so messed up.
But you know what's crazy about it? People have fucked me over, bro, and you know who you are. People have fucked me over so bad, bro. And before, when I was young, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But one day I learned, and it said, even God says, revenge should be mine.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness and revenge is mine, my boy. So I said, you know what, God? I forgive the people that done me wrong, but let it be karma. You take care of it.
I leave it in your
You know what I
hands.
mean? Yeah, I said, leave it in your hands. And you know what, big dog? Slowly, those people that were making fun of me when I was down, they started going through the same problems I was going. And they started running around like chickens without a head, but we didn't know what to do. And guess who they came and asked for help? R-O-B. You know what I mean?
That's clean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
It's a tough life, bro.
you know what I
It's a
mean?
tough life.
So God teaches you a lot of shit in life.
And those are the good stories of the Bible. You
And
know?
the key is, this, bro. You always have to pay attention to life. If you believe, you always got to pay attention. It's always the smallest shit.
And messages all around,
Yeah.
bro.
People bring you, people come and teach you a lot of shit. Sometimes you ask God, and people come and they teach you, like, and you have to look, bro. Like, there's this movie, but Denzel Washington called it, this is the smallest things. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
And it's true. There's always the smallest things that matter, bro.
The devil's in the details.
Yeah, it's always just like you some shit like you know what I mean? Like, for example, right? There's a guy that he's like, I want to be faithful. I want to be faithful, man.
No, he doesn't. And once you start out like that, no, you fucking don't.
Okay, listen.
I'm just saying.
The guy's like, you know what, man? Let's say he cheated. I don't want to do it no more, man. You know what, God? Please, you know what I mean? Like, please, God, like, I don't want to do this, and blah, blah, blah. Boom. And people say, oh, the devil tempts you. Nah, it's not the devil. God
It's asking you if you're serious.
Sends people, bro. Like he's gonna send a finance chick to come and talk to you.
No.
Bomb to come and talk to you. You could probably be minding your business, working out, and she could be like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this." And
whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, out of nowhere, God is like, "Let's see if you're about it." You know what I mean?
Have you changed?
Because a lot of people say he's always the devil. He's the devil. You know, God is always testing you, bro.
That sign is like, Robert, I'm ready to bless you, but have you changed?
Have you changed, my boy? Have you changed?
Robert, are you serious about it?
Are you really about that? Are you really about no gas, no brakes with it? All gas, no brakes with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said, okay. But it's all a test, bro. It's a growing, like, God is not going to, let's say a lot of people say, oh, I'm just going to, like they say in the Bible, oh, you should ask and you should get. No. You should put in that work. You should fucking receive. You know what I mean? Like God is gonna give you the tools.
And trust. Work like you have it.
Yeah.
But trust that it's gonna happen.
100%. But
trust it.
The guy's gonna give you the tools for you to go out there and go do it. He's gonna send you the right people. He's gonna send you all that. But it's up to you to capture the moment, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hit the freaking jackpot, bro.
Yeah. So it's always up to you because there's a lot of people that say, you know, like there's a story. I know you heard of it. Like it was a flood. And there was a guy on the roof, right? There was a guy on the roof, and everybody left, and people were telling before the flood, like the fucking water was going. Hey man, you know, get out right now that you can. Right now that you can. He was like, no, God is gonna come. God is gonna come. You know, God is gonna come. All right, people left, and then the helicopter came, and he's like, hey man, throw the rope. Nah, man. Like, God is gonna come. God's gonna come. Becomes an old man with a dog and a fucking rat. Hey, man, jump down. We could take you. Nah, man. God is gonna come. The house went up. That fool fucking died. My boy, he died and he went to heaven. And after that, man, before he went to the purgatory, he said, God, I believed in you all my life. You know what I mean? I prayed for you and all that. I did everything. I walked a straight line for you. How come you didn't come? What are you talking about?
Motherfucker, I sent you a helicopter.
Helicopter, MVP, VIP, son. I sent you the old man with the dog. Even before everybody left, people told you to leave. You didn't. What did you think? That I was going to come personally and come and take you out of there?
Yeah, he kind of did. Like, he sent you a whole ass helicopter.
So a lot of people feel like, no, God is going to come himself. No, God sends you people to help you. God sends you people to destroy you and to see how bad you are. Because see, talk is cheap. A lot of people sit there and they're like, oh man, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and blah 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 blah. No, that's the reason why when I was young I didn't appreciate the tough times. I didn't appreciate the obstacles I went through because I wasn't tuned in with the program where it's like, hey man, I'm leveling up. Life is really teaching me who's really there for me.
You're feeling the moment, bro.
The moment, bro.
You're feeling it.
So after that, when people were like, hey, dude, you like nonchalant with shit that you're going through. And I said, because I died and came back as a stronger person. I see now. I value life. I look at life different. I see people different. You know what I mean? I don't deal with nonsense. I don't deal with bullshit. I don't deal with none of that crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So God took me to the darkest moments of my life, whooped my ass, led me there, and said, now you're going to learn how to walk. Now you're going to learn how to do all that. You told me one day that you were fucking weak. And you're not.
Now let me show you how strong you are.
How strong you are. And you saw me, bro, how I used to walk before. I still hit the gym. I still believe. I still got up because I still believed. You know what I mean? I still have faith. Faith
is what moves you.
What moved me? It was the faith. It was that, hey, God is with me. God is going to help me. God is going to do this and do that. I didn't go to church. I didn't sit there and go tell another sinner my things. I didn't do none of that. I stood at home and I said with God one-on-one. And I sit there and talking to him, and he sit there and listen, bro, because God lives here. The devil lives in here, bro.
It's the inner me, not
it's the enemy, bro. Heaven and hell are with you.
State of being.
Yeah, it's what you create. It's what you make. We all live in the same world, but yet everybody goes through different hells and different shit because we create our hells, bro. You know what I mean? We all have, ¿cómo se llama? Freedom of choice, freedom of whatever.
Free will.
Free will, there we go. That's what I was looking for. We have free will, but at the same time, whatever choice you make is going to fuck you over. So you can't sit here and say, oh God, why this and why that? No. You make that choice.
And it's also about choosing to see what's going on in your life. Like, you could be like, oh man, I'm working countless hours. No, thank you, Father, that in this weird economy, I'm able to provide for my family.
For my family, because sometimes we can't. Like I was telling my girl that, like the last time I was like, hey man, it's crazy how when me and you, I just had 24 hours, yeah, 24 years, bro, very crazy.
Congratulations.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. Yeah, bro, 24 years, dog. I had it on May 16th.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was telling my girl, when we were chilling, that's crazy, man, when me and you started, like, we were on the fucking bus. We were broke as fuck. We were doing like everywhere we go. The cars, people would make fun of us. People would laugh at us. People would say a whole bunch of shit. And I always told you, that one day God's gonna bless us. Watch, we're not here just teaching us. And bam, boom. You know what I mean?
He was showing you the heart of the people.
Yeah, the heart of the people, bro. And until now, it's like I see what people like when people tell me, "Hey, dude, like what happened to you, bro? You stopped fucking with us." And now what happened to me? What happened to you? That I finally saw your true colors, bro. Because to me, I consider myself a cool dude. I talk to you.
Cool dude. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I talk to anybody, bro. I'm always there. But once I see your true colors, bro, and I see that you're a douchebag, or you're about drama, and you're about that, why do I need you, bro?
I like that you're who you are.
Yeah, I'm always who I am, bro. I don't
whether people like it or not, that's on them. But you're very opinionated, very.
Yeah, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said whatever it is, but look, I don't change for nobody at the gym, bro. Whatever I go talking about wrestling shit, I don't try to portray like a tough guy. Like, oh man, I am fucking me 24 hours a day. I am grateful for my
sincere,
friends.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am very grateful for my friends. I am very grateful for my family. I'm grateful for what I have, and that's it, bro. But I don't. Going back to the religion that we're saying, I don't really feel, bro, that you have to go to church. You know, like to people, it makes them feel good. You know what I mean? Of course, 100%. But if you really want to sit there, bro, and talk to God, just sit there, bro, because there is a creator. Somebody did create this. This shit didn't just happen like they say, oh, it was the Big Bang Theory. No.
I think those people are just as crazy as the people that are fanatically religious, bro, because you believe that everything's an accident. What type of shit is that? Like, what type of worldview is that, bro? Like,
so we accidentally, bro, everything fits exactly.
We breathe without knowing, our heart pumps without telling it to. We're just an accident.
Come on, bro.
Like the freaking birds know how to migrate magnetism, bro.
Everything, bro. Like you fucking bust a nut and the magnet don't
know where to go. You rather believe it's an accident, right? Let's just say you're right. What a horrible belief is it? I'm an accident.
Imagine that everybody's an accident.
I'm a blessing to my family.
Yeah, bro. Like to me, I feel like, you know, sometimes people they talk with ignorance, bro. They feel like, because there's a lot of people out there that they want to talk like they know a lot, and they don't know shit. You know what I mean? And they people just like, that's why, you know, like if you go talk to a religious person, like, hey, like if you like start asking questions that they feel uncomfortable, and they start telling you a whole bunch of nonsense. Or as the devil is speaking, or this and that, and they never give you a direct fucking straight answer, bro. They always tell you some nonsense, some fucking, like some bullshit, dude.
Yeah. And then there's something that they just don't know. I'd rather you say, I don't know. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know.
This is what I believe.
Yeah.
This is what I believe, you know?
Like, sometimes my daughter told me, like, you know, my daughter would tell me stuff, I'll be like, you know what, sometimes I don't know. I don't know a lot of answers, but I'll look for them. I don't want to give you something that I do not know. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel that it should be. But you go to a pastor, they give you some nonsense, bro. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. I'm just like, nah, bro. Maybe because I'm old. I'm an older cat, and I've been through a lot of religious shit, and I just see right through a lot of people. And I just see, but like I see when a guy, just, you know, I remember I went to this church one time. The guy was all touchy with the girls.
That would be me if I were to be a pastor, bro. That's why I don't even touch it. Like,
you know what I mean?
I'd be like, hey, what's up, girl? Like,
yeah, come on.
No, I'm joking.
Look, there was another one in, I forgot what country it was, bro, that I seen that it was a pastor, bro. This is how ignorant the parents are too, and the females, right? The girl started from 11 and up, bro. Okay?
Oh, my.
This one will put holy water in his private part and say that by him inserting it in there, he was going to cleanse him from the inside. Okay? And this fool went to like a small little town. I don't know what it was, what country it was in. And he went, and the moms would take the virgin daughters, they would take the daughters and lighten them up so this fool, bro, could bang them, though.
Where's the dads, bro?
100%.
That's the dad. Like, what the fuck?
Like, first of all, how stupid are you for somebody to be like, hey, you know, I'm going to put holy water in here? Like, first of all, I'm going to be like, you know what, bro, I'm going to put holy water in his hands and I'm about to knock you out.
Yeah, I'm about to cleanse you, motherfucker. You're never going to do this shit again. I'm going to get this holy knife. I'm going to put this holy water on the knife.
I'm going to shine it up, shine it sideways, straight up your candy ass, dog.
I'm going to chop off your tool you're using, motherfucker. You know, like, it's... Oh, we got caught up in them. I guess we could feel passionate about those things.
You know what I mean? So it's like, no, dude. And I just feel like the parents, you know, it's like, come on. One thing is believing, and the other thing is like absurd, dude.
And that's why it's very important for you as a father. Like, I know women like to talk a lot of shit, right? But throughout history, the wife has been known to influence the family in the worst possible way.
Yeah. Eve. It comes from Eve.
That's the moral of that story. Like, bro, you gotta be a man. As much as it sucks, you gotta be a man, bro.
100%.
Because you don't want to hurt them, but that's what they want. Like, you know, they want to be put in their place.
Like, there's a meme. This is a video.
Like me getting clipped right now.
There's a meme that I see that says, it's funny how my family always doubts me and treats me like a child, but yeah, they depend on me to feed, pay rent, pay everything. Like, how is that, bro?
Like, what the like, right, like,
yeah, how is that? Like,
so you trust me in that department,
but
right?
not everything else. You know what I mean? You know what I hate too? Like, going a little bit of the subject, like in movies and all that, they always make the dad stupid.
Oh, that's on purpose. Bro.
You know what I mean? Like, they always make the dad dumb. Like, he's so out of touch with the kids. No, not every dad is like that, bro. But anyways, going back to what we were saying.
But you know what? That is some sort of religious aspect to what you're saying, bro. Because the order is us, is God, us, then the
women.
And then again, maybe that's biblical, right? Maybe that's something. But if you think about it, if everything is spiritual, which I think everything is more than is energy, right? Like everything's an attack against your energy, right?
Yeah.
You remove the head of the house falls apart.
That's the reason why I feel like religion and all that. Like at first it worked, right?
Yeah.
But then they noticed that from the 60s, not from the 60s, from like the 70s and up, have you noticed that they started planting like marriage is stupid, single moms, and after that, it was a generation where it's like, from where I come from, my generation was like the guys would leave. And it was single moms and all that. You know?
And what does that do, right?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of messed up children.
It breaks up the family values. Because now you got moms bitter and sour, talking shit about dads and talking shit about that, but no. Like to me, marriage, a family, bro, that's the most sacred thing ever, bro. But that's what they don't want you. They don't want unity. They don't want people to be united. They don't want people to be together.
Bro. And according to the great book, right, like they make you scared of having kids. No, you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, and look at that.
Multiply. Nobody wants to have kids, bro.
No, people are switching babies for Yorkies.
Shout out, my homie got some Yorkies.
No, but I only have my daughter though.
No, dude, I'm just messing with you.
But it's like now you see people care more about dogs and babies and people that don't want a baby. It's like they're switching. You got fucking ladies that are 50, 60
with
years old.
Cats.
Yeah, talking about.
At least dogs love you, bro. Cats, you fuck. Like,
I was just ladies out there like in the 60s, bro. I'm waiting for the perfect man. It's like they try to feature that. To be independent, to be a strong woman, you don't need a man. And then they try to tell you that, you don't need a woman because all women are bitches and the woman. Nah, bro.
Women call children parasites, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what? What world are we living in?
Bro. You know what I mean? I think that religion, first of all, religion came because people fear, right? Fear keeps you down. Second of all, they make multiple religions. Let's make a fight against each other. Wow, we're taking over the world like Pinky and the Brain back in the
when 90s. It was really a combination of things, probably.
Yeah. So now all of us are fighting amongst each other. Oh, my religion is better. My religion this and blah 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 blah. Bro, people kill over religion
in the name of God,
in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, in the name of this. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna go bomb this. Oh, I'm gonna go bomb that. Oh, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's some messed up thing. It doesn't matter what religion you are. Kids are kids, bro. You're not supposed to be attacking them.
I don't know what religion it is that you go and alive a whole bunch of people. You go to heaven and God gives you virgins.
That's the one with the green and white, green, white, and black flag.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like. It's like, okay, is it religion, is it good, bro, or is it bad? Because
but again, there has to be people like us in the religion say like, bro, you fucking serious?
But if you stand up, they murk you.
And
They stole
they
their
leave.
ass.
They leave the country. Most
You
of
know what
those
I mean?
people.
Yeah, man.
they
So
leave.
they go in fear. So it's like, that's why I'm going back. Religion is about fear. To
Control.
keep you down is control, bro. Like I was saying, even like they say the slave days, right? If there was no Jesus and all this, they would have rose to the white boy and beat the shit out of them. But fear kept them down. Us, like the Spaniards and all that, is fear. The Native Americans, fear.
When I personally believe that God does not represent that at all. No fear. Even says, "Do not fear." Throughout the whole Bible.
Yeah, because like if you really see it, like the Old Testament, like with God, he was like an asshole, like a dick. But when they did the new one, when Jesus came, it was like Jesus was like, "Dad, relax. You taking this shit overboard? Let me go talk to the peeps. Let me go down
And we
there."
murked them. We murked them.
You know what I mean? Jesus was like, "Dad, let me go down there. I'm gonna go talk to the peeps real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go talk to the millions and millions of our people, and they're going to understand me." And God was like, "They're gonna murk you, bro." And he was like, "No, they're not. Believe. All you have to do is believe." And he was like, "They're gonna scream, feed me."
And then you see, no, low key, now knowing what they're doing in those files, you kind of see why God was behaving a certain way with certain people, bro. Like, they're doing some heinous
No,
things,
bro. Like taking it serious, as you brought that up. Back in the days, bro, like when
Sacrifices all over the place.
yeah, what was
bro.
his name with the Ten Commandments?
Moses.
Moses. When Moses went up there, right? He gave the 10 Commandments, right? And what was the people doing down here? What they doing in the island? What they were doing in the island? Feeding kids,
Worshiping false idols.
false idols, and all that, bro. And that's been going on forever.
It's like, bro, like, are you serious? Like, I just went up, like, you know.
How? It just took me an hour. How did this happen? But if you know, okay, like they say, right? A lot of religions say, "Oh, God is perfect, and God is this, and God is that." But if He was perfect, why has there been so much fuck ups since day one? How many times has this man destroyed the world, and we came back to do the same shit? Because if you really see it, this is not, maybe he's not God in the Bible. Maybe he's not God running this. Because who runs this?
The devil.
The devil. Because God even says God sent all the demons and all the devil over here. So this is what they're wrong. So I think that we're being brainwashed that, oh, this is, no, it's all devil, it's all evil. Because if you really see, the Bible's evil, bro. If you really see a lot of shit that goes on, murdering, fucking, all this shit that goes on, you really think about it, you're like, it doesn't fucking make sense. And as a grown up, like I go back when the devil told Adam to eat the apple, he didn't do shit wrong. To this day, the devil has not killed nobody.
No, but that's like the moral of the story is like, hey, bro, like, you gotta be a man, and when there's rules, there's rules. You know what I mean?
The only thing he did wrong was say eat the apple, but all he did was help us.
The crime wasn't the apple. It was the fact that he listened to his girl, bro. That was the crime. Not like that, but like if you know something is inherently wrong and she's the one telling you to do it.
But imagine though, if it would have never ate the apple, it would have been like Canaan. It would have been like children.
And who knows if that's better or not, bro?
That's true, because now look, we have the knowledge, and look at what the knowledge.
And we're slaves.
Slaves. It's slaves to a system.
To a system. To a beast system.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
there
true.
You go. Innocence is bliss, bro. Innocence is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Not knowing sometimes better than knowing. But once you know, you gotta do better. Right? So
all this, like this episode, you say that, right? And people say, "Oh, you have to accept Jesus. You know, you go to heaven." What happened? Excuse me. What happened to the people that died before the word of Jesus was ever passed? Where did they go? Did they go to heaven? Did they go to the hell? Where? Where did all that go? You know what I mean? Get back, mama.
What's up, girl?
What's up, mama? You know about raw water, my peeps? Yeah, but like, where do those people go? You know what I mean? Because if you really see it, okay, when the Native Americans were here, they had different gods. They believe in the God this, and they live in peace, they live better. But here comes the Europeans. They came with the word.
They slaughtered
them in the name of God. Hey, the fucking came and slaughtered the blacks in the name of God. They fucking they came over here, the Mexicans and all that, in the name of God. Every fucking thing that's been going on, that's evil, that's wars, that's all this, is in the name of God. Everything. And it's like people go, Once you say the name of God, people believe it and people accept it. Like right now, this war is going on, bombing fucking schools and all that, but they're like, oh, you know, because it's making our country better, and because this, and the people are like, that's right.
Well, people are seeing through it now, bro. Like,
Yeah,
there's
bro.
clearly another influence, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, dude. And I just feel that believe in you, believe in yourself, and believe in God, and just sit there, dude, and talk to Him, because you are Him. They say that God created us in His image, and He created us like Him, so He lives in us, bro. We heal like Him.
We all have the
think,
Spirit. Yeah.
We all have the Spirit. He lives in us, bro. So, like, to me, I don't have to go to church. I don't have to go and tell nobody. Like, I just sit here and say, look, God, you know what I'm going through right now. I really need your help. You know, I really need this, and I really need that, and bam, bro. You know what I mean? But even like they say too, like, if you want something in life, it's up to you to get up and get it. God is, like I said before, He's going to give you the tools, but it's up to you to get up and use them tools, bro.
I heard something beautiful. It's like, it's up for you to decide the what, and God decides the how.
100%, bro. 100%. Oh, I tell God, like I always tell people tell me, hey, hi, what you doing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what, bro? All I ask God is to wake me up in the morning, everything else on me.
Yeah, shout out to the Tribal Chief.
Shout out to the Tribal Chief.
Y'all had a chance, but I woke up this morning.
Yeah, I woke up this morning, bro. So fuck you guys.
Yeah, bro. And then I met an interesting lady, bro. She's in. Have you ever heard of Gnosticism before?
No.
It's like there was like two religions back in the day. It was like they believe in a demiurge, like meaning that the god of this realm is actually the evil one, and then there's a god above all. That sounds exactly like what the devil would be doing.
Yeah,
you know?
like he's running here because right here, this is hell.
He
bro.
created this for like in some sort of ego way.
Yeah, yeah, and I believe that God is the devil and his Jesus is all three. I feel like he's bipolar.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because if you really see it, it's like this, right? Okay, He's saying Jesus here to forgive us for our sins. For who's sacrificing it to, bro? You're the only God. Who? You can say it's like that's it, but no, you got the Son, the Spirit, the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, right? It's all one. It's all one, bro. It's a guy that created. It's like, for example, your ultra ego. That when we see like The Rock, all right, you got Dwayne Johnson, you got The Rock, different people. You know what I mean? So I think like he created an ultra ego. He created something like a third personality, bro. And second, he says that he created us in his image. But where do all the Chinese, blacks, whites, Hispanics, and everybody comes out so different, bro? Or else everybody will be the same. Secondly, when he says, when I was creating the world, they stood next to me. Who?
That's an interesting. I want to know what the translation is on that one. Huh?
You know what I mean? So he even says it, bro. Genesis at the beginning, bro. I stood there creating the world, and they stood next to me. One had the head of a lion. One had the head of this. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
That's wild.
So what are you talking about? I thought it was just you. Now there's other people surrounding you, and so
they believe in some supreme God.
Yeah, exactly. So that just happened. Like, okay, so you come and you give your son, your only son, to come and die for our sins. To who? To who? You're the only guy. All you could do is be like, that's it. This is gone. No, like they say in, like, for example, this, right? What happens in a movie? The bad guy, the bad guy's always winning, right? At the end of the movie, the good guy kills the bad guy. What happens? The movie dies.
But so, there has to be the bad guy, right? In the movie.
Okay, so in religion, how come God just doesn't kill the devil? Because if God kills the devil, the money's gone. The story's gone. There's no more money. There's no more people going to church. There's no more people donating. There's no more people doing that. It's a business that's been giving money for millions and millions of years. You know what I mean?
I think the devil actually helps with the concept of free will.
100%,
free will,
bro.
You know?
100%. This is his fucking playground. This is the devil's backyard. This is the devil's ring. You know what I mean? And we're playing by his rules. You know
until you realize what the truth is.
Until you realize the truth, and you're like, nah, man.
God,
like, you have a choice.
God is above all, bro. That's, you know what I mean? That's it.
God is the original tribal chief.
Yeah, there you go. You know, and then it's funny because it says that this is like they believe it's a prison plan.
100%. We can't get out. We have never been to space. There's no space. There's none of that shit. Bro.
Ooh, you're going deep, but that's another one. We got a new topic. We got a new topic.
Hey, for the next one, guys.
We'll dive into space because I kind of agree with you. Because the moon isn't in outer space; it's in our orbit. It's in our orbit. Yeah.
So is the sun. So is everything. Everything is here.
Ooh, that's even going deeper, bro. Because that's touching into that.
Yeah, bro, 100%, bro. That's why I don't believe in religion, but none of that. Because, bro, this is a planet that we have never left. Never. The closest thing I think where the real universe is under the fucking ocean, bro.
And we don't go there no more.
And not just that, but if you see, if you see, like a lot of people say, like Wi-Fi comes from like the satellites. No, it comes from the ocean, but all the wires are on the bottom, bro. I think that's it, huh?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Let's see.
All right, my peeps. With that being said, man, we really appreciate you guys coming by, stepping by, man. Comment.
Let us know what you guys think. You know, I'm a believer of God. I'm a follower of Christ. I believe in that if this world is not made for fear or shame, you're supposed to have love and show braveness and boldness. That's what I believe in.
I believe in a God, and I believe in yourself, man. To me, if you believe in God, just talk to him one-on-one. You don't have to be out there donating money. You don't have to be out there listening to somebody that's sinning just like you, man.
We're all sinners. We're all sinners. Yeah.
So just talk to God and know that, man. And that's my beliefs. And stay strong. And thank you for stopping by. And go check out other episodes, man. At hashtag half an hour with the big dogs.
Thank you for having me. Sir.
Y'all have a good one, man. Thank you. How many? Hold on. Let me see. Yes.